So this video is just to kind of hopefully show you the play field. I just started the game up, so that was the pin sound, letting you know that the pin sound had booted. The play field is in really good condition. You know, this is one of those screen print type processes they did for this play field, so it's a little bit dated in general. That's just kind of the thing of the old Stearns. It's how they all looked, but there's not like any wear that can be discerned that really shows any damage or anything like that to the play field. One thing I did do was put in a plastic. You can see it right here over the Arwen target to prevent that, basically like that bolt, when it hits, a ball hits there, naturally it would cause the crack that's in the plastic to, you know, just basically tear that whole plastic up. So what this piece I added here does is it just lets the ball roll off here smoothly and then just drop down into the basically the VUC area down there, or hit the ramp like normal and come down the ramp. So that's one of those things I just added to hopefully keep the plastic more intact over time, because they all will wear really bad that way. In the back where the pops are, this is not really showing very good lighting, but you can see the mylar that's been put around it, and it's all still intact, showing very little wear to the play field of any kind, really. So as far as my confidence in the play field, that definitely, I feel like it's a bargain. The shooter lane, you can see the eject hole wear, which is common. But as far as like cabinet wise, let's just start here. This is where you can see the hand wear. This is from, you know, hands resting against it. But the rest of the cabinet itself is in really good shape on this side. I'll show you, come around. There was right here actually, I don't know, it's got a little tiny kind of nick in the artwork. But then overall, the rest of the cabinet is really pristine as far as that part goes. I'm coming on around here. On this side, this is the other spot where the hands are worn. And then this right here is I mean, the best way to describe this is definitely like a chip in the edging. More than likely, that was something, I don't know, there's like no damage, like dings anywhere, like, so this was probably user, you know, before I had actually gotten the game, from the guy I had gotten it from itself. But let's go on down this side of the play field, the cabinet. You can see it's got all the right color and whatnot. It's not like it's faded. I'm trying to squeeze back here. You have, you know, a little, again, this is kind of a small little rippling effect within on the artwork. It's up at the very bottom here. And sorry, I'm trying to look and film at the same time, so I'm not doing a very good job. And then right here is this is where obviously in the collection it had bumped up against a cabinet somewhere. You know, again, this was done before I actually got the game. I'll go ahead and show you the back glass. It's all really pristine, looking nice. Obviously, I added the speaker lighting kit and whatnot. The flippers themselves, I know they've not been rebuilt that I know of. But the game still flips, I mean, I think really well for, especially for its age. And I believe the audit showed like something just shy of 500 total plays. So I mean, it's not seen a lot of wear overall. Go inside here. Obviously, I would be giving you the one ring key anyway with that. But here you can see I've got a pin sound, motion control thing. That was something else I could talk to you about that I have. That's something you can do later on. That's actually in there. I've already installed. I have what appears to be the original manual for the game as well. These things can be printed off, so I can't say 100% sure that this one was original, but man, it sure does look like it. But you can see that the inside, obviously this is a shaker motor, which again is something that is supposed to have been something that can be updated using pin sound, because this game, that was something that wasn't a part of this game originally. But I went in and bought a shaker motor and put it in with the idea that eventually somebody, when they're doing the new pin sound, would provide the basically shaker motor control for it. So it was already basically here to go if that was ever added, because that pin sound is obviously a fan project to bring in the actual movie sounds into the game, which it sounds amazing while you're playing it as far as the quality of the call outs and stuff. And you can, with the switch, with just the wiggle of the switch here, you can go in between the original soundtrack, as it were, or the actual pin soundtrack. One thing that if you decide to go ahead and come get the game that we would go through is what in the back glass, to take the back glass down because of the pin sound. There's a couple of cords that would need to be removed in order, so you could easily set it back up, because the cabling in the back would bind if you go lay the back glass, lay the head down, just by the way of the installation. But pretty much it's one of the better examples of this game I've seen. And of course, like I added really cool mods to it, of course, because I obviously love the theme. That's why I have a Hobbit, because I really like this particular theme. So hopefully, I know it's a really long video, but maybe this will give you a better view of everything else, and we can kind of go from there.